Okay guys, today Pasha's gonna show us some of his wrestling. Every Thursday I go into arena to wrestle with him. It's one of the best and favorite classes of the week, so he's gonna show you some stuff that we've been working there. Awesome stuff.
All right, guys, collar ties. Especially in lower belts, a lot of fights start like this when people are trying to grab your neck, and it's very normal. It's very natural for human beings to actually grab the neck like that. Okay, so a couple of things. When you want to grab somebody as well, you got to make sure you're not going on the same side, because if you go on the same side, it's really easy to grab your leg, and you've got nothing to stop your opponent with. So if I've got my leg over here, and if Urs decides to go for it, okay, nothing's stopping him. He slips right down past my arm. Okay, so if I'm collar tying him here, but I'm going different side, and he goes for a closer leg, go for it. I can stop him with my arm. Okay, so just be mindful of that when you come up to grab somebody. When I come up to grab somebody by the neck, I normally do make that step, but then I do a switch, just so you guys get a little bit more clear on that. So once Urs grabs me here, one of the worst things that I can do is just trying to turn around and go. Okay, never gonna happen that way, you know. So you've got to make sure what your instincts tell you. So a couple of things that we're going to deal with today. Okay, so I like to pummel inside of his collar tie. Okay, so it's a nice, neat little movement where I can go and grab his neck. Very good. So if me and Urs are locked in here, I go inside and control. I like to control the bicep right after that. You can win a fight or a match just by doing this shit. Okay, and it's been done a few times, especially if you watch ADCC. There's a lot of this going on. You need to be able to do this, and that doing here standing transfers onto the ground as well. So once again, Urs comes in. I'm not happy with this. I can't walk away. I can't drop myself down too much. I need to deal with this. Once I lost this position, you cannot just let go. You've got to deal with this. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, the very first way, I'm just going to want to create the space again to disappear, like so to step away. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use my arm to get inside and control his bicep. Once I do this, I engage my hips, and I'm like taking off a sweater. All right. Once again up here, I get inside. I loosen up his grip on my neck, and now what I'm doing, I use my hips, I engage and come out, and I create my space. Once again, Urs comes in, nice and tight, really good. He's loading me up, my hips get heavy. Can't do much here. Inside, grab the bicep, create space, use my hips, and I'm still looking at my opponent. Okay? Often where it's going to be followed by a takedown attempt or something. So Urs is here, I'm going in here, I go boom, and I come in for my own takedown. Alright? Or you just stay. Alright? So once again, Urs comes in, grabs me, controls me quite well. Inside, here. I loosen up his grips. I can even come up here inside, but it doesn't really matter here as long as I've got his arm loaded. I use my hips. And I'm back in the stance. Alright? This is very important to be able to disengage like that. Okay? Next one. I'm here. Urs is once again loading me up. He's got a good collar tie. I'm carrying his body weight. Once again. So for now, Urs will be controlling my bicep like that, or possibly will be controlling my wrist. Either or. He's gonna have to control my arm. Okay? So I've got to make sure that I get rid of this. But the main problem is here. So once again, I'm going to get inside, like here. Alright? Control. So I've got a little bit of a chicken arm. So every time I move my elbow, it opens up. So I'm here. Boom. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop, step. Drop, step. To a point where my ear touches his shoulder blade. And I'm loading it up. I can go for a body lock here, I can go for a takedown, or I can just come out. That is really easy to train in at home. So when I realized I'm competing for ADCC trials and I was in Spain, we only had like a hotel room to train with, and that's the shit that I was doing. Okay, so once again I'm here, wrist controlling my wrist. I want to get inside, nice little tight movements here. Okay, I chicken wing and drop myself at the same time. I calm out, move out. Use my head to push, so I'll go really slow now. So it's the second way of dealing with it. So disengaging by running to his back, which makes your opponent a little unsettled.
But actually you would always attack from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know, you're behind me, so.
Yeah, if you're behind and you feel confident with your takedowns, go for it. Grab the waist, pull him in close, and try to maneuver him into the ground. Okay, so once again, nice collar tie, wrist control. Okay, there's a couple of ways of doing it. You can break it with your knee. I prefer just to swim my grips. Okay, so here, getting inside of my opponent's grips, chicken wing. I do this. This is very crucial. I drop, use my hand, and come around and grab his waist. I'm not going directly behind his back. I'm going slightly on the side, so I can drive in and go to back if I want to. Okay. So third one is here. I really like disengaging this way, especially if you're trying to be aggressive towards the end of the match and you think like you're winning or you're trying to win on the activity. This is very, I like this quite a bit. Can you come up a bit closer? So what you need to be seeing here, I'm placing my hand over here. This was taught to me by John Donahue. Placing hand here, come up, lock the gable grip over here. You're trying to use your entire body to connect to his arm. What you're doing once again, using your hips, and you're trying to drag your opponent. This is a quite aggressive disengagement, and often you can grab the neck and proceed with your own attack. So it happens here. I go lock, lock, nice and tight. I use my core, use my arms, use my lats, everything. I pull my opponent in. Even my head is helping me. My neck, my head everything's helping me. Now, once I'm connected to his arm, the pulling mechanism goes through your hips. What you want to be doing is making sure he puts his hand down. Then you can attack. If he doesn't put the hand down, you can just retrieve yourself. Boom, chop, chop, connect, connect.
Guys, there's this really important thing that he's doing. He's actually creating smaller angle than 90 degrees. If it's 90 degrees here, I can pull
Easy
it out.
pull out. Yeah.
As soon as he makes this kind of angle and now he starts pulling, it's impossible for me to pull out my arm. And then definitely my reaction when he goes is gonna be this. And yeah, then he can attack. Yeah. It's impossible for me to pull it out.
And the beautiful thing about all this stuff, you can actually do it at home. Literally, it's really easy to do it at home. And something that that I'm doing, like if I'm in a hotel room or something, you know, or even in the gym. I'm just trying to do this quite a bit. This little engagement help you as well, whilst you work from butterfly guard as well. So because a lot of that in butterfly guard, when the Urish comes down, there's a lot of this stuff going on here. So I think that helps quite a bit. So if Urish grabs me here, come in, boom, lock, whatever that is I'm trying to do, all of that stuff transfers. You don't even realize you do this, but it actually is the same thing when you go down like this.
Huge honor for me, guys, for having Pasha.
Catch me in the neighborhood near you.